Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we have an exciting video today, at least it's very exciting for me. So if you've seen like new products that have come out recently, if you follow things like that, Beauty News has covered this. If you don't follow them, they're a really great channel that kind of, they do like the makeup breakup. They're an Australian duo, and they destroy makeup. They every week do a roundup of what's going to be released in the beauty community. So I found out obviously about this palette through that. This is the Zoeva Melody palette. It's their like spring collection. So the front has like moths all over it. It's like holographic and it's like really cool. And they also came out with a mirror, which is obviously this colour with like a moth on the top and the bottom. And they came out with lip glosses, which I believe are their first ever lip glosses. I didn't get my hands on any of them. I'm not a huge lip gloss person, so the lip glosses I have are sufficient. I absolutely loved the look of this palette. So it has like a little slide off case, a bit like a DVD, and it's lovely and thin and compact, great for travelling. And then you open it up, there isn't a mirror. It has that same design on the front inside, and there's a little plastic thing to protect the shadows. And then let me just see, let's focus, there we go. These are the shadows. They are absolutely gorgeous. Just look at them. I'm like obsessed. I don't know if you got like the whole thing there. So I wanted this palette mainly for these two shimmers here, this matte and this shimmer here, but obviously mainly the three shimmers. I've never tried any Zoeva makeup before. I have 3 Zoeva brushes. I have 2 face brushes and 1 eye brush. I'd love to get more. So I've only swatched the shimmers, and the 3 that I was looking forward to, this purple, the peach, and this like white to purple to pink kind of. I wouldn't say the duochrome necessarily. Maybe it is. We'll see when I swatch it again. I can't remember. But this is not just your average base colour, it actually has a little bit of glitter in it. So yeah, I'm going to show you some swatches and then we'll see how this goes on the eye. Okay, so I'm a little bit further away from the microphone, so if the sound quality is not so great, then that is why. So this first one here is Crown Swirling. I don't know if the shimmer is coming up on camera. There's a little bit of like sparkle in there. Then we have Airy Dalliance. I don't know, the names are kind of strange. Then we have Gentle Class. Then we have Cocoon of Doubt. Then we have Fly Gold. Then we have From Heaven. Then we have World Above. Then we have Crystal Wings. Then we have Soul Unheld. And then finally we have About to Leave. So yeah, this shade in the pan looks very different swatched. It looks a lot more red swatched. I don't know if it's coming up on camera. But in the pan it does not look like that. So that's in the pan right there. So one thing I would like to mention is World Above here. I thought like in pictures this was going to be like a peachy shade, but it's actually, as you can see, I don't know how to show you this shade here. It's actually more of like a warm tone transition colour. So just thought I should say that. I'm going to quickly wipe this off my arm and we'll get into actually testing the shadows. Okay, before we begin, I just thought I'd say I have already primed and set my eyelids so we can kind of get on with this as quickly as possible. Okay, obviously I think we're just going to take my Zoeva 228 brush and World Above. World as in like world, like whirlpool, not world as in like the earth. You can't even see that, but like the earth, you know? World with a WH, not world with a WO. So I'm just going to tap. Okay, there's definitely kickback in the pan. Don't know if you can see there. But that's not, honestly, Anastasia Beverly Hills is worse. I recently just bought this sultry palette and I was playing with it yesterday I'm not going to do a video on it unless like any of you like want to see a video of me doing a look with the Soju palette. Let me know in the comments down below if you would. That was down below. But that has a lot, and I mean a lot, of kickback in the pan. So okay, I'm just taking this backwards and forwards in the crease area, and I'm gonna maybe start. I'm just gonna kind of rub off the excess on a tissue, and then I'm gonna start kind of working that up into more of the transition area. Okay, so obviously over here we have two more cool toned options. I'm gonna go with a slightly darker of the two. I'm only gonna take a very little bit, just to take directly in the crease. I'm actually gonna take like a flatter crease brush. This is a Unicorn Cosmetics one. I'm just gonna take a tiny dab and tap off the excess and just try and get that like right in the crease, just to add a little depth. But I don't want a lot of pigmentation in this at all, and that shade is like, from swatching it anyway, it does seem to be rather pigmented. Okay, I'm gonna grab my Zoeva brush again and that World Above shade, tap off the excess, and just make sure these shades are blended in together. I just kind of want to do a basic kind of eye shape. I mostly want to test out how good these shades blend together, and also what the shimmers are like. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not doing like a cut crease or, you know, 5 million. I'm not going to obviously be using every single colour in the palette. Considering most of them are shimmers, that would be really silly to do. But these shades are blending together really nicely. Okay, so I'm going to take this shade here, From Heaven, and I'm going to take, I'm going to take the blank canvas E27 brush, just pop that all over the brush, and pop that on like the inner part of my eye. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that colour. This shimmer actually picks up really easy on the brush. I've used a couple shimmers lately. I'm using the Tammy, like the original Tammy palette from Revolution, as my mirror. And these two shades at the front, the two shimmer shades, will not pick up on a brush. And it infuriates me to no end trying to get some product on the brush. And I'm just like not here for it. I like a shimmer that you can just dab your brush in and oh, it's on the brush, rather than you have to like dig it in and put pressure in and swirl it and you just ruin the pan. Yeah, not about that life. While I'm here, I'm just going to quickly pop some of that shade also just in the inner corner. That's a very, very pretty inner corner highlight. Don't know if you can see on camera, but I love this. Oh, this is the kind of colour where in spring, if you've got a really nice, fresh, dewy like skin, and then this all over the lid, and then some mascara, it's gonna look beautiful, you know? You can't see this because it's just my face, but I had a jumper on and it's really hot in here, especially with the ring light in my face, and it's a really like loose jumper, so I've just kind of took it off my shoulders, so I'm just like sat here in a bralette. Great. Anyway. Okay, I'm going to take Airy Dalliance, which is this shimmery peach, and I'm going to pop that on the rest of the lid. Oh, again, picks up lovely. It's got a little bit on my eyelashes, but that's fine. Also, these two shimmers, they're blending together really nicely. Like, all I have to do is like kind of tap and slightly swipe over the edge, and boom, they're blended. I'm obsessed. I think I'm gonna need a bunch more Zoeva eyeshadow palettes after this. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I'm really not. Okay, I'm gonna take that original colour World Above just to kind of blend these shimmers into the darker matte colours, and then about to leave that darkest colour just to darken up the outer corner again, because we've lost some of that depth. My camera cut off there. So yeah, I'm taking World Above on my lower lash line on a little fluffy brush, and then about to leave that dark brown that I've got on the outer corner here, just again on the outer corner, to, you know, darken that up a bit. You know what I'm going to do as well, just for the hell of it, I'm going to take that blank canvas brush again, and the colour Gentle Class, which is this purple here. I'm going to load up my brush and take it on like the inner part of my under eye, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm going to pop some mascara on and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look. I added a little bit of this first colour. Oh no, it's Gown Swirling, not Clown Swirling. I don't know what I call that. Gown Swirling, this one. The matte with a bit of shimmer just on my brow bone. Because it's actually lighter than my skin tone, so it like gives like that kind of matte highlight, but it's got like a tiny bit of shimmer in it, so yeah. Okay, so my final thoughts on the Melody Zoeva eyeshadow palette is, oh hang on, the corner of it is slightly smooshed in. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, my final thoughts are I absolutely love this palette. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a beautiful spring palette. It'll even go nice, you know, in summer and autumn. It's a beautiful palette, lovely shades. I like how they have a deep shade, but it's not a black, and how the like lightest shade, like the, I guess like the setting shade, isn't just a plain white or a plain cream. I think this palette is quite different. It's not like anything that I own, and it's absolutely gorgeous. The shimmers are beautiful. Like this From Heaven, which I have here, it's stunning. It's just stunning, and there's no other way about it. It's stunning. And the mattes are a lovely consistency. They're very nicely pigmented and they blend really well as well. So basically everything you can ask for in this palette, aside from like bright colours, but you still got that pop of peach and that pop of purple shimmer here, which are really pretty. The purple I'll just put on lightly in the bottom, but of course you can probably put that all over the lid, maybe make it wet, or on top of a glitter glue to make it pop more. Or on the inner corners would be really pretty as well. But yeah, I love this palette. I'm so happy I bought it. It is £21. It is sold out on Beauty Bay as far as I'm aware. It's also sold out on Cult Beauty as far as I'm aware, but on Zoeva and on Feel Unique, where I got this from, it's still in stock. So are the lip glosses, and the mirror is on the Zoeva website. So after this video, I am definitely going to look into other Zoeva palettes. I'm definitely going to have to try them out, honestly, because this is beautiful. I need more, and they're so travel friendly. They feel nice quality, but really light and just small and compact. They'll just fit in a makeup bag, dead nice, just in the corner, in the side. You know, I'm obsessed with this. I really am. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already, and leave me a comment below. Leave me a comment down below saying if you've tried any Zoeva palettes, what Zoeva palette is your favourite, because I'm going to have to check them out now, obviously. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!